everyone, and this is Fizza from Fizzielts. Hello everyone, this is Fizza from Fizzielts. In today's session, we are going to discuss MCQs questions of listening module of IELTS examination. As lots of people have requested me to make this video as they are facing so much problem in doing these exercises. Let's play the audio and see how the questions will come and what approach you should have in order to solve these types of questions. So let's begin. First of all, you have to make sure that before the audio is played, you need to read all the questions. It is necessary to know that what the conversation is all about. For instance, here you can see the students in Akira Miyake's study were all majoring in. So first of all, you mark the keywords. Like you can see over here, I am going to mark Akira Miyake's study majoring in. Okay, so they are majoring in physics, psychology, or physics, science, technology, engineering और mathematics. If अगर मैं इसको नहीं रीड करूँगी then it will have a lots of consequences. जैसे कि मुझे पता ही नहीं होगा कि conversation किसके बारे में है या ये क्या बोल रहे हैं. So better first read the question. So how you are going to get time to read the question? A lot of students will ask me, मैम इतना टाइम तो रहता ही नहीं है that how we are going to read 21 to 30 questions. So I would suggest you that when you get time for the revision of section 2, then don't waste your time in revising that. Instead of that, quickly come to section 3 and read these questions. Okay, so underline the keywords, come up with appropriate synonyms of that, and try to understand what the conversation is all about. Once you will get to know that okay, they are talking about this topic and this is all about the conversation, and once you are involved in the conversation, it will be very easy for you to answer all the questions. Let's solve these questions.
3. You will hear two psychology students called Lisa and Greg discussing a project they have to do. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 27. Now listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 27.
Okay, Greg. So I finally managed to read the article you mentioned. The one about the study on gender in physics.
About the study of college students done by Akira Miyake and his team. Yeah, I was interested that the researchers were actually a mix of psychologists and physicists. That's an unusual combination.
Yeah. I got a little confused at first about which students the study was based on. They weren't actually majoring in physics. They were majoring in what's known as the STEM disciplines. That's science, technology, engineering, and
math. Yes, but they were all doing physics courses as part of their studies.
That's correct.
Okay, so you guys can see I marked all the important keywords that were necessary in solving this question. That is Akira Miyake's study and the study the students they were all majoring in. So they were majoring in, Lisa said that they weren't majoring in physics but they are actually majoring in STEM discipline such as science, technology, engineering or maths, right? So you guys can see she said they weren't majoring in physics. तो यहाँ पर physics के दो ऑप्शन थे, तो ये तो पहले ही eliminate हो जाएंगे. And they are majoring in STEM discipline, that is science, technology, engineering or mathematics. So only option left is C1. C will be the correct answer over here. So after that Greg also said yes to that. अगर Greg no कर देता और वो दूसरे ऑप्शन को कहता, then we would have focused on the other option. But Greg also said the same thing. वो दोनों अपनी बात को, वो ग्रेग भी उस बात पे सहमति देता है. सो दैट्स वाई द करेक्ट आंसर विल बी C1. लेट्स मूव टू द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन. हमारा यहाँ सेकेंड क्वेश्चन है इन्वेस्टिगेट. वो लोग क्या इन्वेस्टिगेट कर रहे थे? एम जो था मियाकी स्टडी का किस चीज़ की इन्वेस्टिगेशन पे था? तो लेट्स चेक दैट. हमेशा याद रखिए कीवर्ड जो है उसको माइंड में रख करके आंसर सोचा करिए कि क्या कॉन्वर्सेशन हो रही है. लेट्स बिगिन.
So, as I understood it, Miyake and Co. started from the fact that women are underrepresented in introductory physics courses at college, and also that on average, the women who do enroll on these courses perform more poorly than the men. No one really knows why this is the case.
Yeah, but what the researchers wanted to find out was basically what they could do about the relatively low level of the women's results.
So here the Greg said that what the study want to find out. So here you can see investigate was written. Investigate का synonym हो जाएगा हमारा find out, right? तो इन्होंने ये synonym use कर लिया है. Here you can see in the second option it was written that what they can do about the relatively low level of women's result. Okay, and the second option also is saying the same thing, a way of improving women's performance. Always do remember they are going to use the synonyms. वो हमेशा synonyms use करेंगे, meaning same रहेगी word की, but they are going to change the words. ठीक है, meaning same होगी but wordings different रहेगी. Similar to that यहाँ find out यूज़ किया था, उन्होंने यहाँ पर how to improve यूज़ किया है. So that's why the correct answer will be B1. Let's move to 23rd question. The female physics students were wrong to believe. अब यहाँ पर important क्या चीज़ है? Wrong to believe. Let's move.
But in order to find a solution, they needed to find out more about the nature of the problem.
Right. Now, let's see if I can remember. It was that in the physics class, the female students thought the male students all assumed that women weren't any good at physics. Was that it? And they thought that the men expected them to get poor results in their tests.
That's what the women thought, and that made them nervous. So they did get poor results. But actually, they were wrong. No one was making any assumptions about the female students at all.
Anyway, what Miyake's team...
Okay, Lisa said that the women, they thought that male students assume that females perform bad in physics and get poor results. Later on, the Greeks said that, and they are wrong to believe that. Okay, so here the option will be B1. The male students expected them to do badly. Let's move to question number 24th.
That's what the women thought. No one was making any assumptions about the female students at all.
Anyway, what Miyake's team did was quite simple, getting the students to do some writing before they went into the physics class. What did they call it?
A values affirmation. They had to write an essay focusing on things that were significant to them, not particularly to do with the subject they were studying, but more general things like music or people who mattered to them.
Right. So
Okay, they have used the word significant. Can you see any word here that is used instead of significant? Yes, the correct answer will be important. As you guys know, the synonyms for important are crucial, imperative, indispensable. Similar to that, here you can see they have used the word important or significant, something that was significant to them. Okay, so Miyake's team asked the student to write about something that is significant to them, something important to them. So the answer will be C here. Let's move to next one. This one was easy though.
the idea of doing the writing is that this gets the students thinking in a positive way.
And putting these thoughts into words can relax them and help them overcome the psychological factors that lead to poor performance. Yeah. But what the researchers in the study hadn't expected was that this one activity raised the women's physics grades from the C to the B.
Okay, so what was the aim of writing exercise done by the subjects is to relax them. They are not talking about verbal ability, they are not talking anything about logical thinking. It was very quick. Okay, so they were talking about relaxing, that is to reduce stress. Yes, A will be the correct answer.